It is 8:03. It is 8:03 as I scroll looking for my new intro. Newish intro. You know the deal. It's 8:04. Do you know where your toys are? Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo, and welcome back to my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. And I have a special guest. You will know him, you love him. He's everybody's favorite toy daddy. Let me just bring him out real quick. Here is No Chewing. What's up, man?
What's up, Yimbo? Happy Sunday, everyone.
Happy Sunday. And, I titled this stream Love, Loss, and Deadpool. And I wasn't going to, wax poetic on, too crazy. As my wife likes to say, I'm not going to get my soapbox out. But one of the things that we always try to do as toy daddies is, remind people of being appreciative of this thing we have called life and each other and how we treat each other and understanding our fragility and that tomorrow is never guaranteed is something that I know drives us to treat people the way that we do. And I just wish it was something that we could all, as humanity, just kind of remember. It's not a morbid thought. It's just an acknowledgement. And I feel like, because we all go through what I just went through and will continue to go through as, I lost my father-in-law and just like such a wonderful person. And like the big quote that kept coming to mind, and Chewy, I know you've heard this before, is the Maya Angelou, people won't remember what you said or what you did, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. And, like my father-in-law was one of he just a good one. He was just one of the good people out there in the world that like did stuff for other people and looked after everybody that was around, whether it was a student, a staff member, just a friend, a neighbor. And it was never for a pat on the back. It was never for any kind of applause. He just did good things for people. And like literally that was like that was the wake. That was even for my wife, like growing up and living her whole life knowing this man and then hearing all of these other stories that she wasn't even privy to. She didn't even know that these things existed. She's like, so anyway, it was just really like, it was wonderful and heartwarming to have such a great celebration of life. And like I said, it was just a great reminder. So yeah, I don't know. I just thank you for being here. Let me ramble on for a couple minutes, but it's just, I just wanted to share, because it's like a sentiment that I feel like sometimes we let life slip and all that just goes to the back of our minds, like that one. And then we get so caught up in our day-to-day drama or things that pop up and blah, blah, we all have the frustrations and things like, but yes, when we have things like this, so yeah, I just wanted to share without you having to, you out there experiencing a loss of your own, just a remembrance of, that yes, it is fragile, but it's something to be cherished and carry that into your day to day.
Absolutely. I think that's a good sentiment anyways to reminder, and especially around this holiday season, it's the presents, all those things are fantastic. Good memories of, receiving gifts, gift given, but it's really about being around friends and family
Yeah.
and enjoying the time that you have together.
Right.
And on the other side, if there are, troubling parts of your life around this time of year, you're not alone. This
Also
the
true.
holiday
Also
season
true.
is a very sharp sword, strikes both ways. It could be super amazing, super sad, and that's okay. But please be kind to yourself, others, yourself,
Mm.
just along that vein.
And like the other thing I wanted, because I have only just begun today to scratch the surface of getting back to people that had reached out, just like through Instagram, just like by putting a thing up about my, that I wasn't going to be around a whole lot online, this past week. And even just seeing messages and knowing that people cared meant so much. So like I do plan on getting back to everybody that had reached out. Um, but like that's what we always say, like whether it's a like a comment on a toy picture, but like you never know the impact. And like again, just all us knowing that we're not alone in any of the things that we do, whether it's toy photography or whether it's dealing with something serious in life. Like no one's alone, no one's alone, and we all have, you know, people that and connections that we've made in the real world through the internet, through, you know, all of this stuff, our wonderful hobby. So yeah, reach out to people,
Absolutely.
you
And
know, and check
again,
in people on too. If like you're at one of those good spots, and check in on friends. It's just like the whole thing. Looking
yeah,
out
I
for one
checked in
another.
on, for example, I checked on Yimbo almost every day.
He did. He did. It's true. And it was really nice. And like I said, for, you know, I might not have been the fastest at getting back to people, but like every single time, whether it was something I can like just read on my watch, or if, you know, having a moment in the bathroom where I'm just, oh man, that's really nice. Like it's just nice. It was nice. It was like it felt great. So again, keep that in mind, everybody. That's all. That's all. And we are going to still talk about fun toys and all of that. You know, but I went through a real thing, and we're real people, and this is what happens. This is what we do. And thank you all for understanding about last Sunday. I know it's not like the end of the world, but you know, I missed being here with all of you guys.
Yeah,
So
I didn't have anything to do last Sunday. I was
yeah, no,
just buying time until
I
Geek
missed
Dad
my
Life
friends. You
came
guys are all
on.
my friends. So speaking of which, let's do some class attendance here. And then I did actually, Chewy, I had a couple of stories that I happened to like latch onto as just like a wow. I don't know, just like a cool. So anyway, I have a couple things that I want to, you know, throw out there.
Awesome. So we have
Um,
some preparation. As opposed
a
Monday
couple,
nights on the Toy Daddies. We are prepared tonight.
just mild, not my. I just have a couple of tabs up. But old grumpy nerd, thank you so much. Like again, old grumpy nerd has been so fantastic. I want to actually, you know what? He was somebody that I did want to do this for. So hang on a second. He was one of the. So again, not that it mean like it does mean a lot. It means a lot. But being so old grumpy nerd is a channel member, and I he's just been fantastic. And I don't know if you guys know, because not everybody from YouTube has IG, et cetera, but Old Grumpy Nerd does. And I just wanted to quickly shout out his account, because we do this all the time on our top 10s, our Toy Daddy top 10s. But here's Old Grumpy Nerd's account, and he's been hanging out, and he's wonderful and making us laugh in the chat, and is taking and working on his craft of toy photography. So
Ooh,
if
good
we,
pose.
right, like look, this one's killer. How well, that's amazing.
Nice. He's playing with toys the same way I play with toys during the workday.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this stuff. So, again, Old Grubby Nerd, you're the best, man. So thank you for, you know, like the art that you've made, you know, for me over in the passports, and just being awesome and exchanging comments. Just like again, I appreciate you. So, you know, if Old Grumpy Nerd, if you didn't know that our boy had an IG, make sure you go give the guy a follow. Josh Brown's following him already. Our boy Josh. So love you, Old Grumpy Nerd. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Appreciate you.
Here is Baforce Grumps. I love you so much, Grumps. Again, one of the sweethearts of the toy community, and he was somebody else that I had queued up. Chewy, I don't know if you saw this share from his IG story
Oh
today.
yes, I saw that today.
So, again, you know, like these things befall, these things happen. These are it's never a good time. It's always it's awful. So if there's any way, as he shared, that you could help, there is a GoFundMe. So I just wanted to put that up there. So again, if we can help out our wonderful community member Grumps, he's the best. So I just wanted again to do my little part to highlight. So go check it out. It's up in Grumps' IG story right now. And look at that, new member of Imbonia. There you go. Oh, Grumps, yep, became a member. There we go. Love that, love that. Ray Paz, what's going on, dude? How are you tonight? Happy Sunday. Who else? Oh, that's you. You're here. You're here now.
It's me. It's me. I'm in two places.
Rel Collects, what's going on, buddy boy? Rel, again, so happy you're on the mend, my friends. Here's Cal, our buddy Carlos, talking to him earlier. Love you, Carlos. Let's see. Oh, you guys were talking about Saturday main event. How was that last night? If we could do a quick pause on the attendance.
I thought it was good.
I saw a package pile driver, like the old Kevin Steen package pile driver for like highlight. So I didn't watch
It wasn't
the show.
part of the show though.
It wasn't? That
It's
was
one
like
of those things where it's like after the show, this happened. Will you stop doing that and just air the thing during the thing? Like I'm not trying to be in two places. Be like, wait, when did this happen?
Right.
So
that's silly. Okay.
beyond that, I thought it was a good night. I really loved the matchup for the U.S. Women's Champion.
That was who ended up taking that?
Chelsea.
It was Chelsea. Okay. They're very cool.
I thought that was a cool match.
Nice. All right. Is it worth going back to like throw on? I've been very much out of my wrestling fandom these days.
I didn't really care for the three-way match of Gunther, Finn, and Damian. The ending was okay. Okay, but I don't know. Three-way matches are so.
Jam? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a good match between KO and Cody. I enjoyed how that went down. I don't know where they're gonna go with it, but
yeah. Well, I did see the clip of the winged eagle belt, so that just from that imagery alone, that gives it a double thumbs up. So, let's see. Sats in the house. What's going on, man? Happy Sunday night. Grumps, thank you so much, my friends. KJ, love you, KJ. Thanks for being here, buddy.
What's up, KJ?
Highly posable. They have a big show coming up on Friday, just as an FYI.
They have a big show every week.
Well, yeah, it's true. It is every week.
You know how Chris used to say, like, I can't do these 3-hour streams, guys. He could never make on Highly Posable.
That's true.
Until like sometimes 2 a.m.
That's good. That's a lot of good content to listen to.
Up, having a great time. It's a funny show if you can catch part of their 4 hours on Friday nights.
Yeah. Here's another citizen of Ambonia. What's going on, Jamie Lynn Parks? How you doing, man? And then, just so everybody knows, again, I don't pretend yada, 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 unless you like turn on notifications. But I did post a new video today. It was something that was planned for last week. But I finally, after a whole week of not doing any kind of toy stuff, got to finish up. So it was Valaverse, my Steel Brigade, and Condor, and Swarm Troopers. So it was just three, a little like, here's Valaverse figures.
Give us a taste. Did you like?
I have them? They're great, honestly. So,
I mean, don't spoil the review, but give us a taste.
No, it's
first taste is free.
I feel you. So here, I'll give you
it's always free.
I know. So here's I got her from Legion's Con. Steel
That's
Brigade.
That's a good one.
So it's the breast cancer awareness figure, like version variant. So like a proceed of their portions were going to support cancer research. So that was nice. The drop down hips on this thing is really crazy, like significant drop. Like that's a big gap right there. So that is nice, in terms of getting some spider leg poses there.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a solid. I hadn't messed with any of them. So if you're somebody like Grumpy Nerd, he commented on the video, like, oh no, another rabbit hole. Like, so I'm just gonna tell him, like, to me, it's kind of in that realm of action figures. Like, I would, because I don't want to knock them. Like, you can either choose to get into the story because each of these are characters. You can get invested, just like anything. Spiro, Mythic Legions, Cosmic. Like,
there's a lore. There's always a lore.
So there is a lore to it. And people, obviously, like there is a strong bit, foundation of fandom for Valaverse.
Absolutely.
So like,
very strong fandom.
So you could get super into them. Or you can just kind of pick and choose because they're very cool figures, and especially like that's why I got Condor. Like he's going to be a great background character.
Yeah,
he's just a schlub in a Hawaiian shirt, Like,
yeah, I know. I picked up. It's not their normal Action Force line, but I got that 2-pack for Legend of the White Dragon.
Right.
No idea what no idea what the movie's about. Not sure when the movie's coming out, but I picked
Power Ranger or Jace.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're fun figures. They like obviously it's in the vein of classified, but then not really. Like they kind of I feel like a lot of the stuff Valaverse had been doing with the torso, the upper, ball joints,
Hmm.
upper and lower, multiple hands. I do think that they pushed the Joe team
Oh, the
to,
hand pack.
yeah, I know.
I might pick up that hand pack.
The hand pack alone, I want to pick up. I'm just saying, even baking into just a single release, like a $30 figure, I think it's around 30, is 6 sets of hands. Some of them have extra heads. You're getting great articulation. A lot of their QC issues are a thing of the past. So
Oh, that's good. That's great.
yeah, as far as
Yeah.
I know. So yeah, like again, you don't have to go crazy if you don't want. I'm not sure, but
We
as like
always
a pick and
advise stay
choose,
within your means. Don't
right?
go nuts. You don't have to play unless you want to. Playing
Yeah,
catch up is awfully fun.
yeah,
We've done quite a bit of it ourselves.
yep.
You don't have to, but yeah, I agree. It's
Hmm.
a cool line.
Yeah, so like again, Jamie Lynn Parks being a channel member, just want to let you guys know I will be posting my next poll. I did film, like again, I had to do a couple toy things just for myself this week, just whenever I end of a day, just like if I had an hour, like just for myself as like a thing of normalcy, escapism.
That's where we started before the
Yeah.
shows, before even the photography, and just starting with the collecting and playing again.
Yep.
It's a stress relief. It's an escape for
It
us.
is. For sure, for sure. So I ended up busting out here. I'm gonna move a couple of the main event for this evening, toy wise.
Sunday night main event.
Oh yeah. But here is, and I already know you have them. I'm late to this party, and I'm okay with it.
Which
But I'm
one?
happy
What are
I'm
you calling
finally
it?
at the party. Hold on, ready? Here he goes. Boop.
Isn't he awesome?
He is so great. So
Super
anyway, the reason I'm,
interesting
I'm keeping
figure.
Jamie Lynn his thing up real quick is just to remind everybody I will be posting a new poll. I do have footage recorded for a Super 7 and Revoltech Stitch comparison video.
Okay.
So I either need to edit that footage or if there's something else. So I have to come up with a couple different topics. One of them being my Mezco Golden Age Robin arrived. So, Mezco unboxings are always spectacular. But yeah, so anyway, the Valaverse video came about because of our channel members. So that's all I wanted to say.
Oh, cool. That
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
Yep. So thank you guys for voting, and I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, this figure is so rad, and I've been having so much fun with him, just as like messing around, screwing around with him. But let me catch up with you because, like, again, I don't want to fall too far behind. Captain McKay, thank you so much, man. Happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. Kiwi Collector, Yimponers, there we go. See, this is why I'm the laughing. I appreciate being. I needed this. I needed this.
I mean, Yimbonia is the land for the people.
It
Clearly,
is.
they're
It's true.
Yimboners.
Um, let's see. SMM, it was decent. I was more into what happened after the show. Oh, Saturday main event. Okay, so yeah, that post. All right, I have to go check out some more clips of the post show.
Yeah, so after it wasn't even a post show. I don't just stuff after, but like apparently KO got into like a pushing match with Triple H.
Oh, all
You're like,
right.
ooh, Triple H, are you doing a little bit of like
He's not.
you gonna get a little physical with people?
Who am I kidding? I was about to be like, he's done. I'm like, that's wrestling. Never say never. Everything's on the
They're done
table
when they're done.
always.
Maybe he's medically cleared to be like, you can do like 30 seconds on the
Yeah,
side of the ring. You want to get that sledgehammer out again? You can pretend to hit somebody.
that's that. You're right. You're right. What's going on, NYC Figure Fanatic? Happy Sunday, dude. Thanks for being here. Yes, holding up. Despite how my hair, it is clean. It's just
I
like
think you look
seeing
fine. You're
I
fine.
like
You're fine.
all over the place, despite the hair. All right. Let's see. AG Yellow Jackets in the house. What's going on,
Hey, what's
Mario? How you
going on?
doing, man? Zimbandius fan. We are doing well. We are doing, obviously I'm able to do this stream tonight and get to hang out. Like we're taking it a day at a time. I mean, that's what I try to do anyway. Have some plans for the future, but focus on each day. And that's what we got to do, because yeah, like your normal definitely changes when it's apparent. Like it's just so much that goes into that like my wife had explained, and again, there are certain things, right? Like Chewy, like being a dad, like prior to being a dad, I always wanted to be. I always cared about. I wanted, but But then until you're holding this child, you feel these like other light switches and epiphanies of like, this is my life now. You know, like, like there's all of
I'm
this, like these,
I'm so responsible.
yeah. But you know what I mean? Like there's certain moments in our lives that you can hear about them, you know, people can tell you about them till they're blue in the face, but until you experience them yourself, and that's what my wife, you know, is currently going through, because and that's how she explained it. She's like, I've never felt this way before, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah. When my mom passed away about 3-4 years ago, you know, it's a very common experience. Everyone has parents.
mhm,
More than likely, you know, they will pass away in your
yeah,
lifetime. And so when my mom passed, it was my first go at that experience. Same with my wife.
mhm,
And the it's such yeah, there's a lot that you don't expect, a lot that you don't know how to handle, and
yeah,
it's just like a wake of like, oh, all of this is it's all kind of like a mess. You're a mess
yeah,
of emotion.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
a mess of paperwork. There's a mess of people you have to call.
right,
You have to like do so much to close off like love and consideration, close off a life,
yeah,
and it's a lot. And I came in absolutely unprepared. You know, like
mhm,
on Mondays where we go into the show pretty
right,
unprepared. This moment in life, going with that same kind of like preparation, terrible.
yeah. No,
So
I
it's a
know, I
lot. It's
know.
absolutely a lot, and I'm glad that you and your wife are holding up.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But you know, it's. I know. Sorry. Yeah, that's like we're gonna have moments like this where it's just there's no words. You know, like there was a lot of that. For as much as I like to yap and can talk, you know, a lot of left speechless this week. You know, like a lot of that. But thank you, Osmandius fan. I appreciate you. Here's Cody, our boy. What's going on? Too much new
Okay.
toys. He again, Cody's stuff throughout the week, tons of your stuff throughout the week. I mean, just so getting to peek at Instagram and see what my friends are up to. It really helped me personally, you know, like for my perspective of reality throughout the week.
Me and Cody
So
need to team up. We were trying to figure out a time last week, but we're gonna team up one day.
a little live action.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, nice.
I know what we're
Well,
gonna
he
talk
has,
about. I'm gonna guess Ninja Turtles.
yeah. Well, he's got the link tonight too. I sent him the link, so if he wants
Hey,
to
Cody,
pop
come
in,
on,
he's
come on
more than
over.
welcome. Darth Primus is in the house. What's going on,
What's up?
dude? And here's our global icon and national treasure. What's up, Ryan? How are you?
Oh,
Our
Diggs.
man Diggs Figs. Um, and here we go. Thanks, gentlemen. Yes, it's Xmas Spectacular Super Show Friday night, 10 p.m. EST. There
It's a
you go.
super show.
Super show. Yeah.
KJ, add more context in the chat. I want to know what else you're gonna add. Is it gonna be 7 hours? Just do 24 hours. Just go
Do
for
it.
it.
Do it.
Do it.
And you know what? I'm so happy you just mentioned that because as Grumps loves the Velos figures, I'm going to quickly highlight another super awesome positive thing. Because again, seeing wins from my friends, seeing even just the artwork, everything really helped this week. I was so happy
Oh
and
yeah.
proud of Kev
Funny
Toying
moves.
Around for raising $8,683 and a single cent for St. Jude Hospital. So that was awesome. I was supposed to be, you know, obviously a part of that with you guys, but you and Chris held it down on Sunday morning last
We
week.
did part of a cahoot.
Yeah, yeah,
None of us did the bad daddy
it's
voice.
a cahoot.
Cahoot. Yeah, it's a cahoot. Actually, I still
So,
have it up on my screen.
do you
We
really?
got
That's
through
awesome.
10 questions of the 30. Maybe we'll dust that off.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. But again, congrats to Kev and Toner and all the enablers for again pulling off the 24-hour stream and raising that amazing amount of money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. So
Absolutely. It
really
goes a
well done.
long, long way. Kevin had it up various times on like what that type of money would buy. And it
Mhm.
just pinpoints the sheer expense and the cost of going through treatment like that, and
Mhm.
especially for a child. And if they're a young child, that means that, you know, the parent, you know, it's more expensive when children are young.
Yeah, I can
So
I
it's
can
the
imagine.
extra cost and stress, and even this one day raising the 8,000 will go a long way in
Mhm.
impact. As you said, lives that we won't know, but this community came together and did something great. and it's beautiful to see. It's always very recharging when you see that.
Yeah, and that just triggered, while we keep this wonderful stuff going on. But here is another great thing that I got to see. I wish I got to be
Oh,
there in person. But again, shout out to Eric and Dave of the AIC podcast. They got to team up with Chubsy for their Toys for Tots drive. So they got that. That happens yesterday. It happened yesterday. So the toy drive and Giant Man winners. So again, just love our tribal chief, Chubsy Wubsy. They love the whole family, and just had to shout you guys out. And again, like, if you need toys, Chubsy's is a great place to shop. just,
always,
just saying.
really consider supporting independent businesses like Chubsy's.
Yeah.
It means a lot, and without shops like this in our community, things just become a little worse.
Yeah, and it's true.
So
This is all part of like caring for the people around you, like especially again small businesses, and like this is the community. Like this is it literally directly impacted like the kids in that area. Like it's so awesome.
absolutely,
So
and I know with my kids' school on Wednesday is the final day to donate toys, and there's a goal to fill up a police van or wherever, like an SUV.
oh nice.
And so we have a couple bags set up so that we can contribute to that. So there's still time if you want to do in your local community, donate some toys. 11 months of the year we buy toys for us nonstop. This month, maybe not for us.
It's true. It's true. And again, just a reminder, because like Toy Daddy specifically, we're just reminding you to look around for a drive. But especially if you have your own kids, their schools are probably doing drives like mine, like my wife's is. Like so wherever you can find a spot to donate a toy, they will make it into the hands of, and some kid that's going to be really excited to get it this year. So
Really excited, and that may become their favorite toy.
yeah. So yeah, see, look at the little segues. Like I needed those little. How perfect is that? This is all the stuff that I had planned out. That I'm like, oh, good. Like I'm glad you brought that up. Jamie Lynn says, I watched it. It was refreshing to see someone who isn't super into the line or who doesn't like Bobby Fallon give a nice neutral review. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jamie Lynn. Yeah, I mean that's what I try to do for most of the, like I try to give you an unbiased, or just it's my body. Like I like these toys. I always want to go. I always want to go into it liking a toy, and I already knew I enjoyed them. So so thank you. But yes, you're right. Like it's always nice to not have that extra stuff. Here is our friend Danny, Toy Addict 17. I love you, Danny. I have to get back to you again. Thank you so much. It was so nice. I'm like, oh, I got to get back to Danny. So I appreciate you looking out for me, brother.
One half of the Worthy Addiction podcast on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Toy Addict 17 and his other half, his hetero life mate, Unworthy Collector. I keep thinking about that video that Unworthy posted of "Don't kiss your boy best friends." Did you see this? And it goes to Kevin, and it's just him looking in the mirror, putting chapstick on, saying "Mind your business."
Well, I need to post this. I'm actually gonna. I don't know. After this whole week of off, I feel like I'm just gonna dig through. I'm just gonna start posting again. I don't know. Sometimes we get as creative people like our own little blocks, or like why to post or not. But anyway, I have a ton of toy pictures. I'm gonna just start blasting them out again. The very first in my return to like posting is going to be this wonderful collab that Unworthy Collector, or friend Kev, reached out to me to be a part of, and it's
I'm in
his
there too.
honor. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, my bad. I wasn't looking at the name. There you go.
I'm a part of it. Whatever.
I apologize. Look, there you are. No chewing. I apologize. There you are. You're right. So how cool is this? His littlest man, Charlie, turned 5 years old. So this was yesterday. I meant to get, again, I'm sure Kevin is understanding, but he rallied a bunch of us. Like, how cool is this?
So cool.
So a collab in his honor of all of his. So there's my little John Cena down in the corner over there.
And mine's the top right of Roman
Yeah,
Reigns.
look at that right there.
Screaming
That's
into
amazing.
the air.
Oh, that is so epic. I love that. So Kev, thank you so much for asking me to be a part of it. I was very, very honored, man. Like, oh, that's so great. Look, seeing the joy on his face. That's awesome.
Very, and yeah, if it's a Worthy's kid, probably a very sweet boy.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. All right, we have a toy question. So, do I think the Valaverse weapon set works well with those other lines like Mezco and Amazing Yamaguchi? For sure. Like for sure.
Amazing Yamaguchi's questionable though.
That's a good point
Sometimes
because of the
their
hands.
hands are a little bit different. Last week when I was unboxing the Revoltech Weapons Pack Volume 1, I forget what it's called, I had to split open Agent Venom's hand with an X-Acto blade to get the gun even in,
Yes.
and that's Revoltech to Amazing Yamaguchi. So take that into some consideration that the hands for Amazing Yamaguchi can be a little small or
Yeah,
may need some modification.
it's super weird. Yeah, the Deadpool came, like it was the reissue came with like the space age looking guns, and it had a very specific thin, just kind of, it didn't
Right?
even have a
Like it's like
trigger, just
a
slid in, yeah,
yep.
into the hands. And then yeah, this that pack, every figure I have like every Revoltech figure I have with trigger hands is connected. So even Venom, I had to do the Venom. I did it for Deadpool finally. So the Amazing Yamaguchi, well, even those weapons I had to. They all work. They all work. But yes, Yamaguchi, you're gonna have to cut. But it's not a big deal, and I did it. You did it, right?
Well, I didn't have to do it for Winter Soldier. His hand was already open.
Interesting. So they,
But
hmm,
Deadpool and Agent Venom closed hands.
yeah, for triggers. Super weird. Doesn't make
Yeah,
any sense.
yeah. So, old Grumpy, I know you were when you were in the chat and the stream last week with me. You said you were going to sell your Mafex Winter Soldier. If you didn't sell that on 5K, there's a weapons pack that was designed for Winter Soldier.
Oh right.
It is incredible. I don't have it. Machu does, but looked incredible.
But that's what, like this is one of the Valaverse weapons as it goes in and out of focus. There we go. So I can throw.
Do you have an AY near you? You have Batman near you?
I actually do.
I mean, it's a character that he would have a gun, but just do
I
it.
like I the Deadpool is right over there. I gotta get up. I gotta get up. All right, give
Yeah,
me a
get up.
second. Run the show. Run the show. I'll be right back.
All good, all good. But for Mezco though, putting a Valaverse gun in a Mezco hand, I haven't tried that yet. All right, so here we have Amazing Yamaguchi Deadpool version 2.0. And I think he already has that that silver. Both guns, I believe this is from the Revoltech weapons pack.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thanks again, Chris. I love you, Toy
It's
Father.
really good.
Greatly appreciate it.
He wanted to join us tonight, people, but he's on a boat, even though it's winter. It's a winter boat.
Oh, always with the boats.
Always with a boat.
Well, I wanted to show old grumpy nerd over here. You can't even tell that it was cut, but it's the smallest little sliver. It's really just the pinchers.
Yeah.
It's just this that needs the X-Acto blade, and it will still sit, but now it can actually open up.
Yeah, I think with Agent Venom, it was a little bit more than this.
Oh,
So,
was it?
like, I think it was like resting on the finger. So you have to like go along the trench, but it
Okay.
wasn't bad. I did it live with the blade, so it worked out. I was
All
happy.
right. Well, that's good. Yeah, there you
As
go.
I was doing, I was like, this is gonna be a mistake if I slice off his finger.
Well,
Gonna be a hell of
true.
good content right now.
But yeah, there he is. It's
All right, so can you slide in a Valaverse rifle into his hands?
oh, good point. All right,
See how that
let's see.
works.
All right,
And
that's
I'll start
that.
going through the chat. Bat Force Grumps requesting Old Grumpy Nerd on IG. I'm so happy the Grumps can get together. Feels like a harmony in
That
the
is
universe.
yes, agreed.
Bat Force Pole Holston's going down.
Yeah.
Nerd88 has a question that we'll address right after this. And okay, it works. It fits in the hand. Does it look like it scales okay?
Yeah. Here, let me. All right, I'm super zoomed in. There we go.
Yeah, I think that scales fine.
Rebel Tech legs. It's just, you know what it is? My Deadpool has like loosened up on me.
That's what happens. I think The Amazing said it before too, because you want to play with it because it's hand candy.
Yep.
You can wear it through the joints.
I know. I know, and I can't help it. He's my favorite one out of all the ones that I had.
Yeah. I
thought,
ended up ordering a second just because of that. And that one should come in next year. Got the extra head.
oh, yeah, that's right. You did that one.
It was a good price when I bought it. It was like $70. So
Yeah, like I'm still. Who knows? Who knows? It could be one for 20. It could be a re-up for me in 2025. But
you
yeah,
could get
that's
the
how.
X-Force one if you wanted to change up.
Well, remember, that's what I bought that bootleg. Oh man, so here's my first little admission / confession. So I know that I'm the guy that has a video posted that said no more bootlegs, and I was adamant like that's it. No, well, I can't believe I did this. And then the CT Toys Wolverine, I like fought the FOMO so hard, and finally I was like, all right. But you know what it was? Kit Bash Customs, Anthony, he was just like, again, like Cody, just why are we worrying about mixing up morals? You know, again, it's that whole like ethical consumerism and under capitalism. It's like, so, it's a little bit of that. So I'm not saying I'm going to be going crazy hard, but I did get that CT Toys Wolverine, and then I also got the SHF that was super cheap.
Is this
Like,
CT or is this just knockoff?
no, this is just a knockoff. So this is straight up kind of booty.
Okay, I was gonna say in the discussion of knockoffs,
yeah,
at least get the ones with quality.
Oh, I know. So I knew though going in because like I don't know. I guess I didn't have any. This is going to be trash. Like that was my level of expectation. But I'm surprised at kind of how well it came out for the price point of maybe $15, and it has all of the accessories. I have like a little Tracy robot now. So like, it's the look. I love that video game look, and it's in that better blue. It's in that deeper blue I wish the Legends one had.
I'll wait until CT puts this out. I'm not.
No, I know.
There's a difference here.
Do not. I please, if you are in this chat or watching the replay, thank you so much. But don't buy anything unless it's like a CT toy.
and that's a reminder, anyone in the chat, if you're there right now, please click like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Ring that notification bell. It means a lot. Keep this man smiling.
Yeah.
I would say I'm with you in general with CT. I've opened up a little bit on it. I do question the plastic that they're using because that has come up in conversations in the past.
Okay. I had to lube it up with shock oil.
Well, I'm thinking toxic plastic versus non-toxic plastic.
Oh, gross.
Yes. So I haven't done my research on it. It's just things I've heard in discussion. That said, I have that brown suit Wolverine and my Tiger Stripe Wolverine shipped yesterday. So it's a concern, but apparently hasn't stopped me. So take that for what it is.
All right. I guess that's part of the conversations I wasn't fully aware of. I mean, I know that there's a lot of this stuff. Was it our friend Rocco? Did he have a thing about? I think he made one of his shorts or reels about these toys are killing us. But then it was like just in general. But this was like maybe a couple weeks ago. But it's true. Like any of these toys, like we don't know. Like
we don't know.
When I cracked open those rage, the rage turtles. Yeah, like the paint. Like, ooh, I just got a huff of lead.
So, if anything, if you are purchasing CT, I would just recommend after you play with them, wash your hands. That's all.
A good idea.
Just be sure to wash your hands or keep it out of your mouth. Keep the toys out of your mouth. Toy daddy.
Right, that I am okay with. All right, that's fine. That's been all right. But yay, this is awesome. Yes, I love it. All right. Polos is going down. Nerd88 in the house. Who has Fury Rage toys? Mikey coming in the mail. Not yet. I got the notification. 5K it seems to be a little slower
Can
to get
you
stuff.
pull up Toy Migos page?
Of
Toy
course.
Migos and our boy Lago Figs. They have a reveal of the next thing in line for Fury Rage Toys. It's either Crimson or Violet. They weren't sure, but they have some pictures that they have on their site or on their
Wait, this thing?
page.
This guy?
This thing. And I gotta say, I was kind of trying to shift out to be like, all right, I have enough turtles. Yeah, yada. I don't have this turtle, and I want her.
So how many? There's Janica. How many female turtles are there now?
I think
Is
this
this
is
like a?
Janica or the one from the Next Mutation in the 90s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she looks right. I mean, see, like that Fury
The
toy. So
articulation, look at the knees. The knees are improved.
yeah, and that's the reason. Like, I still. I mean, I've told you, like, I've been on the fence because it's just taking so long to complete this team. Like, I haven't been finding myself pulled towards Leo and Donnie and Splinter. Like the Splinter, though, I do love. I love having that look of Splinter. I think that might
Oh, come
be.
on. He needs more articulation. I got tricked. I got bamboozled on that Splinter.
I thought that Splinter was going to be way more of a rock star.
Yeah. But this one, she looks fantastic.
Yeah.
She has a vibe to her that I'm just like, I'm not out. I'm not out apparently.
Yeah, this looks really rad. I know that. Look at this. That articulation.
Look at the posing.
The
And
posing. I know.
This is not. This is what is this? A gray model?
And props to whoever's been watching Machu Toy pose figures to do these hand picks.
Is this Machu?
Great.
Is he just not telling us?
He could be. It could be. Who knows?
Like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, but damn, that looks really, really rad.
I mean, the expressions on the eyes, the helmet, the articulation, even the design itself looks beautiful. I'm in. I need that one.
Right. Cody with dark humor. I'm only laughing like this. It's like, I do enjoy a good dark humor joke. So this is the laughing with our pain, our joint pain.
Oh, jeez.
That's a good one. That was a good one. And now my brother-in-law, what's going on, Mike? Dude, like, I can't, just a shout out real quick to my brother and sister-in-law for, like, in the stuff that you were talking about earlier with families and when you get a luck, like, I'm so fortunate to have them as my team in this. I love them so much. So again, Mike, thank you for everything that you were able to do over the last week plus now. So thank you so much, man. Like, seriously, it means a lot. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I hope he feels the same, that he can always count on me. Cause he was again, amazing this week. So I love you guys. All right. Endless Fables in the house. What's going on, dude? Happy Sunday. Chuck's in the house. I would like to say you're a breath of fresh air for the action figure community. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That feels really good. And also, again, with our Toy Daddies, don't forget to check out the Toy Pick Community YouTube channel, because that's where we'll be streaming again tomorrow night.
That's right. I believe
you're enjoying this.
We haven't checked in with you, Yumbo, but I believe we're doing an extra show after as well.
Ooh, all right. So post-stream party. I'm trying to come up with a bunch of little, like, gimmicky song, my little like TPC Toy Daddies, but like,
oh yeah. Keep going.
Time for a post-stream party.
We'll see what we can do with that.
Headrock's in the house. What's going on, man?
Headrock, very talented, super talented photography and all that. He kept getting MVP on Marvel Rivals, so he also crushes that games. So I'm just putting that out there. You get to be one thing, Henrock. One thing.
He gets to, no, because look, he got his Indiana Jones, his Mezco in immediately, and went to work.
Looks great. Oh, look at that Crashbox style.
Yeah. So, yeah, awesome work, Henry. Ridiculous. So how
in love with Crashbox's floor are you? I'm still blown away by it.
And what's interesting? I hadn't thought of it because it is like the one we got, I thought was such like a floor, like cobblestone.
Yeah.
But our friend Greg, Super Action Stuff, has been doing a great job posting his own little like silly toy. I mean, he's been doing this for years, but his recent ones have been cracking me up. And I saw he used that floor as a wall, and it worked really nicely.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like that's really
I think in the
nice.
future, it's definitely gonna be the table that I hit first or early is Crashbox's table and get some floors.
Yeah, I gotta
And
where
if you think about space, floors don't take a lot of space.
oh, here it is. It was this Christmas picture. See? I was like, I know that floor. I
It
know
totally
that.
works.
Yeah. And also if you feel like laughing, everybody, here's part 2 to this. Well done. Well done. I really enjoy that like his that modular weapons rack.
Oh
And
yeah,
did
yeah,
you
the
see how
armory.
he's posting stuff? Because like again, if you do follow us over at Toy Pick, which I would encourage, we've been having a lot of great conversations with toy makers, comic book artists, to toy people and gen manufacturer, yada yada. So anyway, when we had Greg on, that was so interesting, and he had told us how he was gonna like hope to build on this concept as modular dios,
Mhm.
and he's been doing that too. Did you see that he posted?
With the bricks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me see if I can
He's
find
working. I mean,
this.
the one I'm really waiting for is the set he showed us at Legion's Con, the magic set.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's gonna be the arcade was the accessory pack to get
yep,
this year. The wizard set is gonna be the set to get next year.
for
Has
sure.
so much. If he's able to pull that off, it's gonna be great.
I know, his stuff is so good. I didn't. I wonder if it was in a story, the brick thing, but yeah, that's gonna be great too. Again, more options. Whether it's just nice. This is why we have so many diodes, because it's nice to wait. What if I combine these 3 elements to make this one image in my head?
Oh, this style, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
This is what we
dials.
do. This is what we do. We got 78 points of articulation. I
Speaking of
am
that dial,
trying to catch up on the chat, guys. I do apologize. So what's going on, 78? How you doing? Josh Brown's here. You're like, no, you're not. Like, don't worry about it. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for sharing news of the stream tonight. Love you,
and
man.
if anyone is looking for a HasLab GI Joe Classifieds Dragonfly, go hit up Josh Brown. He has
That's
one,
right.
and it's pretty much going for retail. So
Yeah,
go give him a chat.
there you go. Our friend Mario's here, 796 Studios. How you doing, dude? Don't forget, everybody, he's still, I believe, doing them on order, but like these flight stands are sweet. I
Yep.
actually had a couple for, again, just like screwing around with my Arkham Knight Batman. And just now I'm incorporating the stands into my posing practice. So like before I like actually put any of these things in front of a camera, it's good to like again get the hang of using them. But they're great. They're so good.
Oh, spin around.
Thanks so much, 78. Let's see. I know this set is that the one that comes with the magnet to put inside the figure to hold an extra weapon in his back. Oh, which what
Okay.
this is going back. See, this is my fault for being
I think it's a
delayed in the
5K
chat.
set. I'm not sure about the magnets, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
Streamy's
like it.
here. What's going on, man?
Sure, me.
Small, I'd say those hands are perfectly average. Hell, I might even say they're a bit oversized. Going back to the Deadpool, that's great. Let's see, Ray. Honestly, the Valaverse weapons pack, I would recommend. Like, there's the different paint schemes. Like they have different looks to them. Also, different. Like there was a flamethrower pack that looked awesome, but at that point at Legion's Con, I was just like, I couldn't spend more money, so I was like, that's
At
next
that
time.
point, we had already filled up all our suitcases and our tote bags, and yeah, it became a hard decision on Sunday morning back at the con to be like, what else am I buying?
Well, that's why it was dangerous. After you guys left, I still made like 2 more purchases, and the Valaverse being one of them. Let's see. I collect Valaverse Action Force. It's a great product. There you go. Rel Collect said the Bestly. Oh, the Bestly Yamaguchi Deadpool weapon set had the best handguns that don't require hand modifications. Yeah, I know. I never ended up getting that one. I have the Maximum Effort, but that's the SHF set, so that doesn't apply.
I got the Desert Eagles from, was it Iron Gridiron Weapons?
Just the gridiron. See, that's another great weapon, like toy weapon manufacturer. It's a funny thing to
Great pass.
say,
That's
but
hysterical. Thank you.
yeah. um, let's see. Cody says my Mikey's on the way, probably Tuesday or Wednesday if I'm lucky. There you go. And it is Venus. So that is Venus. Cody says there's 3: Venus, Janica, and Lita. All right.
Oh, I don't know, Lena.
And that's true. Look, none of us. You can't listen to any toy tuber that's been on the internet that has ever purchased turtles. And we've said, because I know we've specifically said, no, that's it. I'm turtled out. Too many. It's always a lie. We always find time.
We are allowed to change and evolve and to change our minds. That's okay.
I will say I was proud of myself. I think I was telling you this on the phone earlier. But I walked by in Target. NECA, my store finally had the pallets wheeled out. So it was blocking whatever the camping aisle was. And I'm like, NECA. I'm like, oh, Stump. They had so many sets of the wrestling turtles. They had the Vacation Bebop and Rocksteady.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like a stop, double take. I had to no.
I think there's a teacher's discount this week.
No, I have to. I mean, with everything last week, with Christmas around the corner, yeah.
I don't think you need them. I'm actually thinking about posting a few of my turtle sets. So just go.
Well, there's so much good stuff that Medi Toys one. I really want to make the Medi Toys set happen.
If you want to split them, offer's still up.
All right, we could do. You know what? I would be down to do that.
Leo, I take Raph.
I would be down.
And then we hunt for him after to be like, oh, we'll get the other. Get him again.
Yeah. I know. That's why Shroomi's right, though. It is a very silly thing to say. Normally, we can't say because there's always going to be a set. There's going to be a new wrinkle, a new look, new articulation.
There'll be a nondescript female turtle that you can get.
With maximum articulated range. But here we go. We have Jukebox Hero. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Jukebox? I refuse to do that on Monday, by the way. That's
fine. That's fair. I don't mind that being my thing. So Jamie Lynn says he has the Fury Toy Summer Mikey coming. There we go. And he said that Janica looks amazing. This is my first time seeing her. No pre-order yet, right? Got to make sure I don't miss out due to a company name change. Yeah, I'm going to 5K for all of those, that set of turtles and whatever. And when they come in, they come in. So I'm just keeping an eye out. And
I think the second payment for Summer Mikey has not hit yet. So I have to imagine when that goes up, normally it's followed up pretty quickly after. Be like, hey,
right,
here's your next thing.
And yeah, just again, this is where I do
you want to talk about not Clark?
Do I not follow them?
No, it's the way our IG looks on our desktops now. They all look like we don't follow people.
Cool.
But we are. So.
All right. Because I was about to be like 5K. I've definitely. All right. So this is where I just stay up on their news. I usually, if I do need to actually turn on the notifications for them, because I did get my email for the Bruce Lee outfit for Fei Long. Remember I ordered that was way back when.
You haven't gotten that?
No. So I have one because Toy Mirth, our friend Anthony, at one of our shows, just was like, here, take this one, and then you could just give me that pack when it comes in. So he was selling; it was on his table, so he just handed me Fei Long with the outfit. So
and that was in 2023.
I know. That was so. I am happy that so much stuff that I'm interested in is now starting to come to fruition. Speaking of the Muff Toys.
You want to talk about this?
Yes, I would love to. Holy crap. And I know this is going to be another talking point with Chris tomorrow night too, because this was a all buy for us. We've been waiting on this pre-order for
2 years now. By the time the second payment goes up, it will be 2 years.
Damn. Well, I still can't wait. And now actually seeing these images, holy crap. Honestly, unbelievable. Look at I am sticking with classic blue suit myself. It's too classic. This is what I ordered. Yeah. This is the superpowers.
What is the other one in reference to?
That is, I believe, the Henry Cavill end of the movie Man of Steel, when he reports to the
Oh,
Daily
okay.
Planet, he's rocking, because I own
I do like
tweed
that tweed
jackets.
coat. That
I
tweed
love
coat looks
tweed.
so
I
good.
love tweed. I have
You
2
got
tweed jackets.
a need for tweeds.
Yeah, Chewy. Dude, when I coached my middle school basketball team, I would just alternate my 2 tweed jackets. I was sport coat coaching guy. Like, my dad would always be like, "You look like Jimmy V." I don't know for any college basketball fans out there. But yeah, this tweed jacket, son of a gun. Like, it looks spectacular. But I don't think I can change. Like, I don't know if I'd be happy with myself in the
Okay.
long run.
Okay. I'm gonna pitch you on something. I know we're trying to cut back. We're
Okay.
trying to scale back. Is this not a Yimbo body for you?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, do I
Take
have
the
to
head
like
off and put on
order a
the various
second one?
other
I'm just not
Yimbo
that
heads.
jacked. Like, I am broad.
Don't limit yourself. Cartoon Yimbo can be as beefy as he wants to be.
That's true. Yim Boner is
That's
large and
right.
beefy.
I will agree. The classic version is the one, in my opinion, to get.
Yeah.
Unless the other one does speak out to you. For those customizers, that's a pretty cool, you know,
No, that's why this
pretty cool casual suit to wear.
dude, I was not expecting to have like a
Options, like
decision to
sudden
make.
options,
Yeah.
like unannounced.
And I love my options. I love getting options. But this is a really hard one. So I don't know. I'm sticking for sure, but you're right. Maybe that would be a really sweet teacher Yimbo body.
And you just have to do more push-ups. Come on, you can get there. More gains.
Thinking of it. So yeah, just had to bring that up. But so Shroomy, so here we go. Here's another topic of the week. I downloaded this myself. I still have to add you. So you got a PlayStation.
I did get a PlayStation last week.
That's amazing. Awesome.
Fancy came early, and
Yeah.
I'm now one of these PlayStation people.
That's awesome. And I know you gave me, so I still have to be friends with you on the PlayStation Network.
Mm-hmm.
I did download Rivals. I've only played the AI, like I did an AI match.
Yeah.
I don't understand anything. I've watched some TikToks.
It's shoot, run and shoot, run and shoot.
But
or if
there
you're not
is
a shooter,
strategy.
then...
These TikTokers are yelling at me that like I need to know strategy and how to play these characters. But it looks amazing, and I did have a lot of fun with it.
I was playing with Machu and Henrock last night. Without, at one point they're like, "Hey, we're in the voice, whatever." I'm like, I saw the text. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna keep playing. I'm assuming Macho will just message me if I'm messing up something.
Yeah, like that's the one. So I need to actually understand these roles. Like I know Magneto, for instance, is a tank character. I don't know what each of these things do, and
I like being a like an artillery person, like Punisher, Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, where you're kind of keeping some distance and you get to like clip people off. And Punisher is basically your first person shooter type.
Right,
okay, I'm
right.
running through with like a shotgun.
Yeah.
But I really like playing as Rocket.
Interesting.
He does some cool team stuff. Like his power-ups are like for the team. It's not really for him.
Interesting. Yeah. See, I just have to. It's another thing to learn about, but it's a video game, so like
we'll play.
Yeah, no, so as long as people are understanding that like I might be the worst player on the team for a little while, but
good. Someone else can be worse than me. Because
that's fine. I was messing with.
There was one game where I checked the scoreboards and I got 0. Like, oh man, out of the 10 minutes, I had 0 impact.
I'm sure there's other category, right? Or are you talking about just like a KDR type of thing, or?
I don't even know what the little logos meant, but it said 0 across a bunch of things. I'm like,
Yeah. All right. We won't. That's fine. So then welcome me to the squad, and I'm sure Matt and Henrock will be super, super pleased to have us playing.
If you watch Matt play as Spider-Man, he's crazy. I assume everyone that plays against him when he's Spider-Man is just super pissed off.
I feel like Matt, because Spidey is somebody that, again, on these TikToks, like you have to know how to play him, and the majority of people that pick him do not. But I have a feeling that Matt would be the type of guy to be invested and figure out all of the best way to like traverse the map, because there's different things about
He
how you
is.
can
I'm
end
pretty
and
sure he
web
also
line, and
studies the map of where
yeah,
things are.
that's good.
I'm
See,
there for
that's
like 1 or 2 levels, but I swear watching him play, he knows all the layouts already.
oh, that's why I was that guy at one point. Like I think of like Call of Duty, how you still throw me in front of like Modern Warfare 2 map, like they come back. I know all the spots. um, let's see. Oh, maximum effort. It's all three. I think was at the. That was the all three toy lines. Okay, I got mine from Max Fisher, so I forget if it was more or not. It was. I just know all the hands fit on my SHF figure. Um, Loco Lou's in the house. Loco Lou,
Yo,
how you doing, man?
Loco.
What's going on, dude? Let's see. They said second payment will be 1 to 2 weeks. But he got his from AliExpress. There you go. Grumps is saying the Not Clark looks amazing.
Sure it does.
Lou's got his summer figure coming from Gundamit. Very cool. Ray says, "What I pre-ordered and they haven't sent me that. I'm gonna check in." Yeah, there you go. Um, Grumps prefers the classic Muff Toys soups. The other, yeah, is the Batman versus Superman. Yep. Let's see, Josh Brown. You have a dress like the Bear Bryant on the sidelines. Yeah, it's true. I can see you running around the court like Jimmy B for sure. It's true. I did get ejected from one game. There was one game that I did yell and had spittle. I did the whole thing and was like, I'm getting thrown out.
Grab a chair and just throw it across.
My kids were getting hurt. It was an away game. They you know, they're teenage, they're children. Like you can't, you gotta. They're not gonna learn how to play the game if you're not gonna call the plays. And like some of my guys were getting like literally floored. There's a whole thing. So I had to speak my mind. You know.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I get out to defend my boys. As the Atom Body now, that makes sense. Osmania says those Clarks look cool or awesome. But by the time these come out, we're gonna have a new Superman movie. Yeah, that's why I'm sticking with the classic. I want to stick with the classic look. Like that's just again pure '80s nostalgia in my head. So
I think it's not an '80s; it's classic comic for me.
why I go back, Chewy, because there's that one Superpowers Clark Kent figure that I never owned, and it was like I think a mail away. So I just remember I was the kid, and my son does this now too. He calls them maps, like Pokemon, like the little inserts. He'll open it up and look.
Oh,
at
the
the
cross
toys.
cells, yeah,
yeah, but he calls them
they're
maps.
They're beautiful. I love that Ninja Turtles continues on with that.
Yeah,
Beautiful cross cell.
Yep. So yeah, like on the back of the Superpowers box, I remember I might have been mail away, and I never had enough. Like I just remember being like, I want this toy so badly. Like that in the blue suit. Can you picture what I'm talking about?
No, I'm smiling along. It's okay.
No. Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna bring it up? Yeah, I guess we
yeah.
have. I guess we have Google right there.
Oh, because this is it. I gotta show you this. It's awesome. All right. Again, don't judge my
taste as a child.
No. I was gonna say my choice in this is just I'm on an Edge browser. Sorry. So it's just make fun of me for Bing.
I didn't realize
But
this
yeah,
was still a thing.
Look at
Bing
this.
is still a thing. I'm using Microsoft Edge.
I'm on Edge. I don't know. Don't even worry. This is just
All
what
right,
it
all
made me
right.
search. But that's the figure. I always wanted that. I always wanted this toy. Oh, here it is. I was right. It was mail away. Oh, I'm so happy my little brain still works.
I'm so happy that 40 years later, you can finally get your mail away Clark Kent.
That's what this is. That's straight up what this is. This makes
That's
me
what
so
all
excited.
this is. We're just we're buying all the things we never got, and that's it. That's all it is.
We know this though. We've said this. We know.
Yeah, that's all it is.
We've acknowledged
buying
this.
that little piece of childhood. That's okay, and that's okay.
Let's see. Oh, Sancho, I play like the 1-star difficulty characters. There you go.
I want to be good at Wolverine. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. Like it's one of those things.
He's hard. I mean, like
you just like lunge forward, and I just hope I hit somebody.
Me too. And then I watch other people doing fastball specials. It just looks so awesome. It just looks.
Oh yeah, yep.
Let's see. Ryan said, I had, I'm sure you had a great bit back for the other team.
Yeah, because if they're shooting at me, they're not shooting at Henry.
Right. Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
those 3 shots, and then suddenly I'm just on the floor. I'm like, damn it, what happened? Come on, Punisher. Why can't I
Man,
block in this game?
man, Beast Boy's in the house. What's going on? Are you playing Rivals? Are you part of this this squad that we have going, man, Beast Boy? Grumps, you still have that Clark Kent. That's amazing. Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
I still don't have, like, I no longer, I know I do. My superpowers Superman is somewhere in this basement. He's missing his cape. He's missing an arm. His logo's been like beaten to hell. And I remember when that arm fully like was lost, I think I was just so disheartened. I forget if I do know I eventually got the next version of the Superman, and he came with a magnetized ring, like kryptonite ring that would knock him over. But it was like the next. It was from Superpowers, but it
I'm
was.
just reading the chat. Yeah.
I'm edging. Using like this is just on this one. This PC is straight up just for Yimbo related enterprises. Like it's just for streaming. I don't use it for anything, so I never set up any of the other.
I mean, honestly, that's the issue with Yimbo. They're working off a desktop from like 2002. There's one.
Whatever. It's not Netscape Navigator. I do love bringing up Netscape. That makes me so happy. And then Shroomy says, speaking of Superman, did y'all see the series finale of Superman and Lois? It was one of the greatest Superman endings. I did not. But again, spoiler alert. I watched the first season and loved it. I have been interested in going back. I just haven't. It just became a show that
same. I didn't see season 2, 3, or 4.
But I do know they did Doomsday because again, TikTok, like, see, I'm like, ooh, like he looked awesome.
And
what's up?
I did see the very ending, like the final 10 minutes online.
Yeah,
because I was curious.
Yeah,
and even without the context of the road to that moment, good job.
Yeah,
great job. Whoever decided, got to call those shots.
Yeah,
good job.
Interesting. All right, I will have to go check that out. That show has, I mean, like that first season, I remember being again new dad and watching it and like feeling better about my own parenting and life situation, like because I was constantly feeling overwhelmed because there's Superman, but as a father, and he can't get it together. All the super speed and super strength in the world, and he was having the same like familial issues and school related stuff and being there for your kids and just I was just like, all right, Superman can't even do it. That's
juggling
we're all trying. Yeah, we're all trying our best.
Pissing off the wife.
Oh man. Let's see. Don't Rivals yet. I'm always late to games now. So see it here. No, dude, it's free to play. That's why I downloaded it. It was like I'm not gonna. I'm beyond.
I'm not paying for skins. I'll earn them, but I'm not paying for them. I mean, you get 2 free right now.
Yes.
One is a code to get an Iron Man skin, the black and gold armor, and then I think you got
the Scarlet Spider one.
That one came free.
Yeah.
But then you can slowly unlock them too.
Yeah. I think did I hear this right with Rivals that it is a pay to like unlock stuff, but everything is still unlockable through play. So that's awesome.
Through challenges. I mean, some of them are very difficult to like lead up to, but yeah.
See, I think that's like for years I know that's been a gamer thing. Like when microtransactions like so I love, and again, free to play, so you can't complain about the price point of entry. But that's so refreshing, and I hope that this game is a success, so it kind of gets back to that model where consumers, us, are like looked after a little bit. Because again, if you want to have if you have the means, if you want to just jump ahead or get it, then by all means.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let a guy like me, if I want to grind for it, then let me grind for it.
If I want to do it the hard way and I don't want to spend the money, I'm happy that that's my option.
Yeah.
And I'm
Um,
happy that I have all these amazing Yamaguchis because their style in that game is basically this.
I know, I
Like,
know.
it's making me love all my Gucci's again.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
dude.
I got
Well,
like 6 of them on my desk.
well, I Rhea Ripley. We are fans of Rhea Ripley over here, so no worries. But I did bust out my Revoltech box because I between Stitch and Batman, so it was nice to kind of revisit, And again,
Hmm.
this is a year, and this is not that we have to like advertise anything like whatever specific. It's just in general. I know at least for our Toy Daddies, like we've talked about like revisiting. 2025 is going to be a year revisiting a lot of these
Hmm.
like because again, we'll still be getting new stuff in
I think
like this.
revisit, but also enjoy it to its maximum,
Yeah,
like
and that's
potential.
what's nice about like having times like that where I'm like, oh, let me go add, and then I'm all of a sudden I'm messing with. That's why Deadpool is out. Like all of a sudden I'm taking these guys out and starting screwing. I had Cap out and messing with him. I will say this Batman, the leg keeps popping off. I had to lube up his leg.
Oh, your leg keeps popping off.
Not terribly, but like it was frozen, so I had to see. And then like if I push it a little, so it still pops on. I've accepted that like Revoltech will have something that will kind of annoy me. I think that this one on this particular figure, and it's just mine because like it was a little gummed up, but I did shock oil it and it's moving around better. It's like a two-hand toy. I know that sounds weird, but like
Mm,
you do need to like these are fine-tuned posing
yeah.
figures.
I'm happy I don't have issues right now with this. This one is one of the first ones in a while that I have no issues with. Granted, there's a piece of plastic lodged around the torso joint because I couldn't pull the plastic out
Uh,
fully, and it's just like in there, and I can't get it out.
well, here's my question for you. Did you ever get that thing ported onto here, like the bat grappling hook or whatever he has? Like,
Oh no, I didn't realize that was the thing.
there's a little nub, and I could not, for the life of me, pop it on the other night.
It took me a while to get the other faceplate on. Did you get the one with the other faceplate?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. I
It,
haven't tried to swap it
it
yet.
took me forever to get his face off. But look at that little grimace.
I. Hey, that looks great. Oh, here. This is what I end up
Ugh, I
doing.
smell something terrible.
Well, this is again. Always love shouting out the people that do it. This is again. I mean, you guys already know. I think it was a Macho idea. So, shout out to Macho. But do you see his eyes?
Oh,
I
okay,
just
nice.
I just whited them out. I just rolled them around, which was not as easy as like Woody. Did
Yeah,
you
you had to
notice that?
use the tool.
Yeah. So, but anyway, but even with the tool, it was like
I'm never
difficult.
gonna get this faceplate off again. It took me forever, so I'm never gonna do it.
Fair enough. But yeah, so you can get to the point where they can be whited out, which I really love this look. I have to heat this one bat ear up. It will keep curling back on me, but that's just like a heat issue. It's just a
Oh,
little.
okay,
But yeah, the white eyes I think looks really sharp.
that
And
does
then
look good.
then I don't have to worry about like cuz get a little cross-eyed when I'm screwing around with them. Let's see. Bat Force. I'm still waiting for Genki to get this figure in my private warehouse. Dude, wait. You should have reached out to him. I'm going to sneeze. Because that's where I ordered mine from. So he was the missing piece. So I finally got that's why I got Stitch, Catwoman, Revoltech Catwoman, and Batman. And then I also got the Mafex Bane, which I had gotten mine from Machu because he's the best. But neighbor Dan, Cat 1134, was able to get his Mafex on with Bane. So he was super
Oh,
pumped.
nice, nice. That one, yeah, that's a
Dude,
good figure.
it's so freaking good. I have mine here from our draft with the Sentinels. I freaking love this figure, and I said to him, I'm like, it's smooth, right? He goes, it's so smooth. I said, dude, Mafex, like they're big boys, zero, like I just love their big figures, so smooth. Like my Superman, that Dark Knight Superman, where he's big and beef. Like
Yeah, yeah.
they just move so freaking well.
Hmm,
And
that's cool.
which is so weird because that's not always the case with all of like the smaller guy. Like there's always a little something. Like my Cap has some issues with the arms, the bicep swivel. Like my Daredevil's actually in pretty good shape. My
I still
Daredevil
haven't played
0.
with mine. It's still in the box.
Well, he's a good one. He's a good one. But yeah, so Grumps, I had to go through the contact us, don't do a note if you need any help. Again, I had to do like a specific, like there's a contact us form, and then you can pick like inquiry about your like private warehouse. So that's what I had to do. And then I finally got the ball rolling. So, but it was quick. I will say when it finally happened, it was like even from that email, because true, I know we've had different experiences at times. So mine was a fairly quick turnaround from like, okay, thank you for reaching out. Here's your invoice. And then maybe 2 days from me paying. And then it was like when it shipped, it was like literally 2 days. So
Hmm.
I know
Yeah,
we've
I
had,
think mine shipped pretty quickly once I got that notification that it was shipping.
yeah. And I went FedEx. So again, they give you a bunch of options. DHL was the most expensive one, and that was the one I was hoping because I hear of this mythical portal that like Toy Father and Machu use. But I did FedEx, and again,
Oh,
2 days.
Back Force has your issue.
Oh no. Okay. So the other two figures, Grumps, are these
Not in
like your
stock,
yeah,
I'm
are
guessing.
these future pre-order? Like was he the earliest figure? Because that is a pain. Because they
Yes.
wouldn't I didn't get any notices for my four toys until this Batman finally. He was the last piece. So yeah, and I did try like within my account, and I tried to like send notes. I don't know. Just trying to help you out. Let me know on Instagram. Hit me up, Grumps, if you have any trouble. Um, but yeah, hopefully it's not. You don't have to wait too long. He's cool though.
Watch Bat Force order it with like Mafex Rogue. It comes out in like next July.
Oh God, I hope not. I hope not. That is the one thing that Chewy and I learned from the
Hmm.
private warehouse option is that yeah, it's not the best if they're spaced out, which is what I
Yes.
had done. But yeah, it's not like as easy as say Big Bad Toy Stores like Pile of Loot, which
Yeah.
is what I kind of like anticipated, which is fine. Again, now that I
Well,
know.
honestly, when we first did it, it was like that. Like the very first time actually two times I did it, it shipped within the same week of notifying them to ship it. So,
Right. Right.
but right now they say roughly 12 business days to ship it out, so it's a little bit longer. Um, Half of my pre-orders next year are shipped now, and half are warehouse. So I'm gonna have a mixed experience. But I know going
Okay.
forward, as I order these figures, I'm just gonna do ship now.
Yeah, yeah, and again, like, won't Chewy and I full well defer to Machu's expertise, and yeah, he's even gotten to that point too where it's just like buy the figure but like at a time and import the
Yep.
one at a time as opposed
And
to
in fact, I'll
trying.
even go one further. I'll just wait till Machu tells me I should buy it. That's
Yeah,
how I'm gonna spend 2025. It's like whenever Machu says, "Oh, you would like this figure," I'm like, "You're probably right, Machu. I'm gonna order this figure right now."
no more waffling. You heard that here first, everybody. No more
No
Chewy waffles.
waffles. What do you
But
think of that little effect? I think it's too short.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Like it's really rad. It's cool for a picture like what I'm trying to pose up where he's like I would picture this as like leaping off of a ledge, you know? But it's not my favorite. I mean, it's cool. It's from the game.
Hmm.
So, but this is like a one shot that I would get done probably and then never use it again.
I'm probably just never gonna use it.
Also, also probably this is like maybe the only time I go to use it, but
Yeah, I
I was
did. I
screwing around.
demoed it on live, and that's it.
But yeah, that's what I was trying to get in. Something like that maybe
But
would be
that
cool.
cape on this Batman is fantastic.
It's neat. It's neat. I am also of the camp that
Do you hate the shoulders?
I hate it. I hate it.
I don't mind it. I think it's fine. It
It's not
doesn't
my
bother me or
it's not
get in
my
my way.
favorite. I
So
guess
you're saying
because
you
of
hate it. I'm translating. You hate this
no, no,
Batman.
no,
You're
no.
Team Joker. I get it. Got it.
I guess that doesn't look. I don't know. I'm still very much getting the hang of this figure, but that's like every Revoltech. Every
Yeah.
single one has like another learning curve to get the best looking. And again, you can flip some of the best pictures that people can take with these figures. Some of the best posing will look really awful or silly from a different angle. It's just finding the perfect angle to cover up the joints or get the right crunch or so, and then, just capturing that at a time. But like otherwise, yeah, sometimes it can look beautiful and other times it can look really silly depending on the pose. But yeah, it's definitely cool. It's Batman. And I love the
Yeah.
Arkham
I think
games.
this is my favorite Batman.
The thing that I really love too, Chewy, is so this is your favorite Batman?
This is my favorite Batman. I like it way more than my Hush Mafex.
Wow.
That cape was too much cape.
Interesting. But did you get Nightfall Batman?
No, I didn't.
You only have Hush, right? But which is they're very similar.
Very
It's just
similar.
different capes. Different capes,
Yeah.
really. Um one of my favorite aspects to this, I will say that.
Oh,
What's that?
I see Bat Force Grumps. I'd be like, wow. Bat Force, which one's your favorite Batman figure? I'm interested in that.
So that is I love this because like obviously their shoulder articulation is so neat. They're how they do their butterfly joints.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that you can squeeze those boobies together and it's still a bat symbol.
Yep.
Right? Like it is. Like you could squeeze those pecs and up close, like you still get the little bat ears, but then when it's stretched out.
Bat Force. Grumps is saying, can you please put on his hands?
Oh, I know.
Please put Batman's right fist on, please.
It's bothering me too. I will, Grumps. I'm sorry. I'm just showing off real quick. Look at how cool. Like I love they nailed that.
Oh yeah, because one of the things I was playing with is like him diving.
Yeah.
Because that was a big part of the game. And because of the way the butterfly joints are designed in Revoltech, you can get like that deep, like chest first with that neck articulation with the like it gets that pose. And I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, so good. Sorry, I'm just getting that. So yeah, the cape I do like. This is a top tier Batman cape in terms of toys. Like this is definitely one of the better ones. I'm not sure if it's my favorite yet, but it's very neat to be sure. Like I do like the two-tone, like you get that kind of pleathery leather look on this side. There's a hand back for you, Grumps. But yeah. He's rad. So yes, I have some Yamaguchi stuff to like possibly talk about. Again, this is going to be an exciting poll this week. Some Revoltech, some Mezco options coming in for the extra video. Let's see. Mambius Boy says, yeah, the cape sells it more. I know, it's true. Look how cool dismembered Batman looks.
Gotham's a rough city.
The hot take. Calling you on the hot take. Chewy, one of my favorite modern Batman figures is the Mezco Batman. Batman first Superman Batman.
Okay.
Are you talking about from the 3-pack? Because I love that one too. That one's a great Batman.
Admittedly, I don't have a Mezco Batman to refer to.
See, I told you the golden era. Golden era? Is that what they call them?
Golden Age.
Golden Age. Thank you. I was like, I know it's not era. That's still my favorite Mezco Batman, I think. See, this is another future video idea I have.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the animated series to see what they do.
Sorry, I had to.
All good.
I had to take care of that. That is going to be awesome. I hope. I don't know. See, Batman's another one. Like Batman's in the Ninja Turtle range for me. I love all of them. I love all the versions of Batman. You know, like I'm gonna get Those Mezco ones. I know it. I know it.
Like I love the. I really need to take photos of this guy just diving down.
Yeah. And that's why I had my 796 flight stands out, because I have not been doing a lot of flight stand stuff, like any kind of flight based characters off the ground. And this figure came in. I'm like, yes, I need to do leaping down. I wanted, oh God, I have so many ideas. um, I mean, you played those games, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, yeah, like the detective mode and the stealth. Like, I leaned so hard into the stealth of this game. Um, I just, yeah, a lot of options. This game, just like the Spider-Man game, provided a lot of inspiration for us toy photographers with different angles and things that we could do with the character. So yeah, let's see.
God, I
Jamie Lynn
love
Park
this
says,
figure. This is
"See,
so
that looks
good.
great. That looks really great."
Like I love the Batman imagery where he looks like he's just like this weird figure dropping out of the sky, or he's
Right.
part of the sky itself. It's that dark out.
Yeah.
You just see kind of like his silhouette dropping
Mhm.
down. Like those Batman oil painted covers.
Yes. And you know what? Now, if this is even reminding me, I have the Batman Superman Batmobile, that big gigantic one that Machu has now too, like that big ass one that has has Wi-Fi remote control. But
Oh, that one.
that's the Batflick like Batmobile, but that works very well with the Arkham world. Like that will fit in great
Oh
in
yeah,
that
that one's
tank
perfect.
style. So hell
Yeah.
yeah! All right, I got it. That gets me. I'm looking over at it. Like, all right,
Oh, you can
I got some
do a
ideas.
almost like a front view of the car of the
Mhm.
Batmobile. Open the top, hit some
Yeah.
smoke at the very top of the car, and have Batman in air, and then you just remove the wire.
Yes.
And then you have
Oh
that
man.
classic, like, okay, I see crime.
Man,
I'm gonna
even
jump out at him.
I'm thinking too of like Arkham City, like like whenever you wanted to pop in or out. So like, I mean, obviously, Batman dropping into, or like that's like a classic toy photography shot too. But yeah, I'm thinking of him like expelling out. Like he would have that
Yeah, he would pop
burst.
out like
Yeah,
like an ejector seat.
yeah. Or even I have to see how he lands, and like that could be a shot too of him like in a superhero landing with the Batmobile behind him. It's got the headlights.
I
Oof.
would, I'm thinking about all the Batman that I do have, excluding McFarlane, like of just premium ones. I have this AY
Yeah.
Batman. I have Hush Batman by Mafex, and I have um Dark Knight Batman. So the big beefy boy one. And
Right.
then I have Flashpoint Keaton Batman by SHF.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
At the very top, AY, this Arkham Knight one, because the articulation is just so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
The Dark Knight Batman, which is really nice. I like it. Again, it's a very smooth figure,
Yeah.
great cape, great facial expressions. Hush Batman, I just don't like the
Mm-hmm.
cape, and I don't think the build is that great. To
That's why I like the Nightfall. That's what Jamie Lynn's saying. Like the Mafex Nightfall Batman might be his favorite. Like
and that one has a slightly different build to it, and it
it
looks a
is.
little bit more
I
like
thought it was going to
Batman.
be the same Hush Batman, and it is
Because
tweaked
isn't Hush
enough.
Batman and Superman on the same buck?
I never got. Dude, I can't believe it. I never got that Superman.
I
I
think it's
never
the
bought
same
him.
buck. But anyways,
Interesting. I don't
and
know
then the
then. I'll have to
very
check it out.
bottom is that Keaton SHF. As
Yeah,
much as I
that's.
like Keaton, that figure kind of sucks.
But that's what I always heard about the first one, and it's like that was a good dice roll. Like okay, they've learned from their mistakes. There was a lot of
They
bubble.
learned nothing.
They learned
They
nothing on that
learned
one.
nothing. It was basically no. This is a great figure. Everyone loves it. Let's do it again.
Yeah, very silly on their end. Speaking of Batman, Grumps, you're gonna be loving this tonight. All this Batman talk, but Chewy, this is the guy that you had picked up for me. Sorry, that looks like it's.
Oh, nice. He looks great.
I think this combo. I know it's first appearance Batman, but I love this combo. I think they look really good together. But that's just me. But anyway, dude.
I think he would look really good with that classic Robin, because I like Robin to be a little bit short and like much shorter.
Okay.
Do you know the one I'm talking about?
I do. I know that's the one I don't have though. That's the one you and Chris have, right? The Dick Grayson like
Yeah.
classic
Oh,
one.
you don't have that one? Oh.
But I do have the Mezco one. So once I get him finally opened up, I have to check these two guys together.
That one looks perfect. The Mezco Robin, classic Robin.
Yeah, because of the height differential. Like again, with the McFarlane being so tall. But
Hmm.
I love this particular cape, dude.
It
Like
looks really good.
it's yeah, and like I am being very careful with it, but those folds are actually staying. Like there's no wires in there. It was just ironed and folded and just it's. I
I
know it
like
could
the
have,
two tones. The two tones is great.
and the two tones is so rad. It's so rad. So it's another like this is a really good one. But my only knock is like the ab crunch kind of sucks. Like
Yeah,
Todd
it's
was
the
doing
same
so well,
McFarlane Ab Crunch.
but he didn't fix it. He's been fixing these. They've been so much better, and this is back to like I couldn't do anything. I
This
need
mold
to.
was available, I guess. You know
Yeah, there's
how sharing molds, you can't put out multiple that's why the figures come out at certain, times, like
yeah.
because
I
they have a certain set of molds and that's what they're working with.
I mean the plastic feels good. Like honestly, like this feels really solid. Um, because you know some I don't know some of my McFarlanes aren't always like the smoothest or nicest of like feeling wise, but he feels really good. He just needs more crunch. So I gotta do something with his. I gotta do the mod, which
Yeah.
I will. Which I will. Let's see. We got a lot. Catching up with the comments now because we got a lot of Batman talk. Let's see. Ooh, what are you looking forward to getting or opening this Christmas? For me, nothing because I've been just opening whatever's been arriving. I have nothing that I'm waiting for, and I've killed toy buying for basically everybody. So no one because they don't know what I have. So it's Christmas for me. I can't wait for like my kids having Christmas mornings. So that's where I'm gonna derive
Same.
my
Same.
my joy.
I
Okay,
got some the I oh man. Um One of the things that my son wants
mm-hmm.
is the Medi Hero toys of those fish people. If you go on the Medi Toys IG, there's a picture of a fish person. And my
Okay.
son really wants it. And it's his number one item on this list to Santa. I'm just like, oh my God. You
Oh,
want a figure that was supposed to come out in August and still hasn't.
like this one?
No, no.
Oh,
Go back into the main IG page for it. It's that
this
first
guy?
one. Yeah. He really wants this figure. He's like, oh, the little swamp guy with the chef hat because he has a chef hat and he comes with a spoon. And he's like, it's really cool. I love him. I was like, holy crap. Why are
I mean,
you choosing this?
that's awesome. These are
I
really
mean,
cool.
it looks really fun, but this hasn't come out.
You know what? This picture is making me want again. Medi toys. I have not dabbled in them whatsoever, but you've seen the Matamora, like
Go to Matsumoto's. It's
yeah,
so good. So
that
clean.
freaking Hulk. So like, this is what people have been saying into it, but like, and again, just having that refresher where it's like, oh damn, that does look beautiful.
Does look beautiful. And then Besley put out the soft goods for him.
Yeah, I
It's hard to
know.
beat. It looks like the best Hulk you could do, or best Hulk custom, and looks kind of like an easy Hulk custom too.
Yeah, let's see. It's I mean, because like freaking a man, look at
I
this.
mean, come on now.
Which head is that? Oh wait, he said so. Custom pants for Besley Studio. Oh wait, so he's with the Hasbro. Reforest by Rebel.
I think it's the Legends heads.
And you think if it's just a Legends head, is that the one at the 80th anniversary one?
No, I think it's an older one
Okay.
that he had to, mod out a little bit because I think he had it in a story that the neck peg is kind of like a thin peg.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to or a wide one, I forgot, but he had to modify the Marvel Legend head to fit on it.
Got it. Okay. Well, Batman talk aside, I do want.
Oh,
That's
Grumps is clarifying. It's not the 3-pack. It's the 2016 release.
right. So that's his
And,
favorite over there.
and
So
Ray Paz, then that's Moffick's Batman.
ooh, the
Hush,
black version. He
Batman.
likes the black. Yeah,
Oh,
the
I wish I
version's
got the
nice.
black version. I got the blue one.
That's
I like the
another.
black one better.
I know the black. I went blue. That was the one I bought many moons ago.
Hmm.
Getting starting with this. That was my I told you Miles of Sentinel Miles is my first fancy toy purchase, but then the first one that came into my hands was Hush Batman, and
Same
like I
kind
went
of. I was
blue.
gifted SHF White Ranger by Chris for a Secret Santa.
Mm,
That was my first like import figure.
yeah,
And then the following like few months later, I ordered off a Big Bad, Hush Batman, and Miles.
nice.
And so that was my first.
Yeah, it was right around that time, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I can think back to.
So it's all Chris's fault.
Yeah,
This is
I
Chris's
knew that.
fault
Yeah.
that got us into this mess of amazing action figures
Well, dude, there were so many. Oh my
from
god.
Japan.
Again, before I even like knew you guys, before I had a crew of friends at all, and I was still just floating through the internet and posting my daily toy photos, and like just I can't tell you how many times I would like drool over that Mafex, that Hush Batman, and then I remember there were guys. It might, if I really think back, I could probably figure out who it was, but like somebody was using the old man Hawkeye head on the Hush Batman body, and I'm like, this. I need this. I need all of these toys
Oh
in my
yeah, the
life.
old man Hawkeye.
And it
I
was
don't
like
have that
old man
figure.
Batman, and it was just so cool. And I remember like, what is that? And then seeing like, I never ended up getting it, but the Carnage and Venom Mafex figures. But I remember
Yep,
like,
yep. A
being
lot of
like,
people love it.
why this is making this? Their photos look so good. Oh man. Let's see. Mezco made some bangers: Golden Age, Supreme Knight, Ascending Knight, Gaslight. It's true. It's true. Mezco has. I mean, like I love my Mezco Batman, all of them. Yeah, like really, like they're all
Well,
great.
I'm hoping next year I get one, and I hope it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
animated series, and that's a worthwhile figure to get.
I think it will be if they just say screw it and just give him a normal body, but like
Hmm.
in the Mezco, like a Mezco body.
See, I can't imagine that they're gonna create a new mold, like a new body mold for
like with
this,
tiny leg. I don't think that. I think
because it's so one off. If they do it, it's gonna be that.
right. Like what else could you possibly use those little spindly legs
Yeah.
for?
So
So
just make the costume nice. Make the lean into the soft goods. No one's gonna care
yeah.
that the legs are too thick. I mean, they haven't addressed that point of criticism yet. They don't have to do it now.
No, that's what I.
Like just
No.
go lean in on the perfect costume, perfect cape. Give us some great accessories. Like give me the freeze gun. I need that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be honestly. It could be gold. This
Ooh, a
golden
clay
age
face head,
Batman.
like a half like
Yeah, like they
impersonator
just,
face.
dude, they just need to give us an animated head to put on the golden age. Like
Sad
honestly.
Bruce.
Yep. Let's see. This is a great conversation between Jamie Lynn and Batforce over here. Like, is that the first Mezco Affleck? That was my first Mezco. Yeah, there you go. First Mezco Batflick. Nightfall Batman is an amazing figure. Yeah, man. Let's see. I hope they reissue that one. Batforce goes, yeah. Let's see. I do love the Mafex Hush Batman as well. Let's see. That'll be
I have a few.
re-release.
Whoa.
Kip Ashton's Farland wins for me currently. There you go. Oh, so that's Man Beast Boys. He has a Kip
Nice.
Ash Batman. That's his favorite one. First appearance Batman looks dope. It is really great. I'm happy, like as thank you, Chewy. You found the blue version for me. I really like the blue. The blue looks so good.
The blue's nice. I mean, I think it's a good looking figure.
Yeah.
Great cape, and I think they nailed it.
Ray says I'd get both. I would love to tinker slightly to get the red one out. Okay. I'm scrolling down a little bit because I just love that you guys are all having this little chit chat.
Oh wow, there's a lot in here.
Let's see. My impulse buy a few days before. I'd like Santa want me to have more figs. Fair enough.
Well, honestly, do you want to talk about all the deals that are happening right now? If you want something from Walmart and it's
Oh my god.
from Hasbro, like the Warlord Professor X was like $11.
And then he's down to 6 or
Oh,
7.
the pit droids at Target are it's $21 right now. That droid pack you got
Damn, I should
with
have
the
waited.
astromech and the 2 pit
Yeah.
droids. It's $22 or $21.
What did I get it for? 30?
Yeah.
It's still decent. All right.
Yeah.
See, they get me every freaking time.
But like it looks like there's deals to be had. If you want army build those ribbon stormtrooper people, they were like
Yeah.
what, like $15? Actually, no, $13 at one point for the 2-pack at Walmart. So you could have buy them out. You have your troops right there.
That's true. That's true. No, like there was like I've just been avoiding Preternia because it's just a FOMO hole. So like I know
Right.
that there's been a lot of great stuff, but yeah. So in case you are not like us and you're not, like you're in the market for some new figures, definitely check out the Walmart stuff and Preternia. And Josh, I feel you, man. Like that's why I keep trying to be so like with these kids while they're at this age. It's
Oh my
something
god.
else, man. I know.
It is getting very close. Yeah, I don't want to address it. I hate the idea of this time to be over.
No, I know. Never, but I get it. Jalen says, I do like that fish guy. I saw them on 5K. Was tempted to get the whole wave. I still haven't ordered any.
I
Well,
mean,
Chewie's going to get at least one, right?
I'm at least getting one, but it was supposed to come out in August.
Yeah.
Would have been awesome for me if it did.
Yeah. And Ray's making a great point. It's true. Like we all, like within our own homes and with our burning love of all of this stuff, we can do the things to have a new chapter of it. So Josh, it'll just be changing. Like this one will close to another. So
that's right.
But I get it. It's also, always the mixed feelings, mixed emotions. Endless Fables, it's a retro figure, so it has retro articulation.
Fair.
That Hulk would be peak Mezco. I know, right? Like that would be sick if they just went for it.
That's true. It could be like Ninja Turtles. Just go with a bigger figure. And then have very minimal soft goods. Maybe you don't even need the white t-shirt part. Maybe it's just stretchy shorts. And you just make sure you do the Mezco thing. Give them like 4 heads, all the hands, and maybe some things to like throw at people, like steel beams or whatever.
True. I mean, characters like that.
I mean, just copy it.
We're gonna get a Hulk though. We're gonna get a Mezco classic comic Hulk. They're making the Avengers. It's gonna take a few more years, I'm sure, but like we're getting Avengers.
You get Giant Man next. You're like, hey, I didn't need another Giant Man.
I'm just throwing this up for Ray Paz. This is that Medi Toys. That's what I believe is the orc that is being modded by everybody. And I've always wanted to dabble because everybody talks about how great and fun that they are to play with. I just haven't done it myself, but
you get a Leo, I get a Raph.
Well, that's why I want I know, man. It's gonna happen. We're gonna spin.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the best for us.
Let's see.
And then when we meet up at Legion's Con, I'll bring mine, you bring yours. They'll be together.
True. By the way, I will say, shout out to Plunderlings, of course. What's going on, guys? But yeah, Endless Fables, get them a Plunderling. Okay. Because like those tadpole ones like look so great. Toy Chase when I was at Legion, you got to see him at Legion's Con, the little tadpole.
Oh yeah. We know so Ricky.
Cool. I know. Just saying.
Super nice guy, has an amazing display every year at Legion's Con.
Yeah.
I'm sure he takes that everywhere, other places too. For us,
thanks to that the Duart again, just crushing it. Maybe Sports says I still want more DC from Apex 2, Flash and Green Lantern.
Well,
Wonder
next
Woman.
year we're gonna get civilian Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent and Robin and I think Batgirl.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's right. There is a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. I mean, that's the thing. Like, again, Chewie and I, we talk about it all the time. Like we know what we like now. The dabbling, we've done a fairly decent, at least you better than me, but like, I've even toned it down.
Mm-hmm. Like I could do better. I can.
No. But like, I'm like very excited. Like it's like I said, this is not like I'm just not buying everything, but I'm buying those Maplex figures.
That's the next show. Talking about Yimbo reviews, not everything, but at least the Mayfix figures.
Yeah, at least the Bayfix figures. Yep. Rel still needs that Black Hush Batman. I know. Me too, man. Me too. One of these days. It's just like,
No, just
you
get the
know,
AY. Get the AY. It's cooler.
or get that one too. I know.
Or both.
Uh,
Life is
oh, Garbage
short.
Nerd, those are great Hulks. It's so true. And Seth is saying it's an awesome figure. Yeah, it looks so good, man. Because even as just an orc, like I've been so tempted by these guys so many times.
It's really cool. And yeah.
But yeah, just that is a
No, it
Hulk. That
looks
is a
really cool.
Hulk body.
Yeah.
When I just
Like
that's
even the one with the helmet that there's someone that can just go and modify it a little bit, and then you have a World War Hulk.
I know. It's beautiful. It really
Mhm.
is beautiful. This is that you know what? This talk, instead of me running out to buy one, like I've been on the fence about for all this time, this is making me just want to take my SHF Hulk, my MCU version,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just because that's my favorite articulation of the Hulk that I have, and just mess with him. And just
That's the
that'll
most
scratch the
articulation
itch.
Hulk I have, but he's not my favorite Hulk. It's the Anniversary Legends Hulk.
So that's okay. I had both him and Red Hulk, my two common. Like, oh yeah, they're over here. Well, at least I'll grab green guy. But my son, he's been playing Lego superhero, Lego Marvel superheroes or whatever. So he's now like all of a sudden falling in love with these characters that he's known because of me, but now all of a sudden he's like Human Torch and a Hulk, and like my nephew had made a blue Hulk, like you can customize your own little like Lego heroes.
Yeah.
So my son's obsessed with Blue Hulk, and he's like, Dad, do they make toys of Blue Hulk? I'm like, I wish, man, but no. Like that's your cousin. That's your cousin Mikey's like imagination. But he wants all the colors of Hulks. So like he's been playing with the this guy and the Red Hulk. And again, this is great. This is great. There's that little extra, like I would love to not have a waist swivel here. And that's why that toy looks so good to me. I just think that would be so much fun.
I mean,
but this is great.
Given
Again,
the two
great.
choices, yeah, go get the Medi, go get the Bestly kit.
Yep.
Go contact Matsumoro about how to modify that head and where to find it. And you're in for like a really sweet Hulk. Like that seems like the definitive Hulk to get. Modify. It's kind of like when we saw Machu modify the Mezco Spider-Man and the AY Spidey. Combine them together, it looks like the ultimate Spider-Man. Right. Not the ultimate Spider-Man, but the best Spider-Man.
Yes, I know what you mean. Just setting up one last little thing. So, Jimmy, this has been so much fun. Like,
yeah.
So we'll do the final. Again, 10 o'clock is our bedtime. So that's when we'll shut it down. So we got like 9 more minutes. But I wanted to show you guys. This was the whole point. Like I thought I was gonna be spending more time going over these today, but that's okay. I'm gonna do so much stuff with this.
Yeah, so let's spend the least amount of time talking about your most expensive toy.
My most expensive toy, I know. So this did come in, during this week of sadness, but it did give me a night at the end of a long day. My wife went to bed, and I just want to open a toy. So I said, screw it, I'm opening Deadpool. And yeah, dude, like how cool is Headpool? Although now, of course, I'm freaking out because I don't know if there's another propeller or like it might have a standalone, like a non-spinning one. But I'm freaking out that like I didn't notice it in time, and I don't know. I'm just doing my dumb toy anxiety. Not that I'd ever use it because he's flying. Like that's his whole thing. He flies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this display, here's my display. I got the deluxe thing. So there's the base for it. And Headpool plug, ports in, so that's great. And of course, they announce, through Ryan Reynolds finally signed away his likeness. So there's going to be a new version of this figure that I just unboxed this week. But instead of Baby Pool, Dog Pool, and Headpool, he comes with the adamantium claws, and a couple of other like and then you get the head sculpt. You get the Ryan Reynolds. Um, just thinking of old avocado having sex with an older avocado. So what do you think? Can I be? Would you take the unmasked head portrait, or would you be happier with dog pool, baby pool, and head pool?
My answer is not going to make you happy. I want the unmasked and the claws, but I do like dog pool. I mean,
Dog?
he is a big part of the fun.
Yeah. So he's like these are sideshow like accessory figures. So like they usually don't go too hard on giving them, extra stuff. So like he's dog pool, she only has like the two articulated feet up
Oh wait, does
front.
this one come with a baby carrier?
And this does come with the baby carrier, yeah.
Okay, this is a set.
So you'd
No,
rather get the baby carrier, get
I'd rather
Deadpool?
have I'd rather have the baby pool and the baby carrier than the Ryan Reynolds head and the claws.
Okay. Well, I mean, of course, I would want all of the things, right? But since this is like very McFarlane of Hot Toys to give
It's
us
weird, right? Like
those
come
sons
on
of
now.
bitches, yeah, making
It
us
was
buy
already a
two.
deluxe one. You can't have a second deluxe.
Right. I don't understand it either. Yeah. So baby pool is great. Like, so again, limited articulation, side to side, up and down, but then the legs at least can get some outward movement and up and down. So like he's adorable though. Or she's adorable. Baby pool is boy or girl. I don't even know. Baby pool's adorable. And swappable eyes. And
in the
swappable eyes.
what the line that this baby had was a giggle. So I
Right.
don't know.
So the real, I mean, so this was my Toy Daddy 100
Oh my gosh.
when I crossed
He
over.
looks perfect.
Yep. This, and we saw the movie in San Diego Comic-Con, and I think I immediately pre-ordered him after. So he finally came in, and holy crap, dude, like it looks so good. You saw one of the pictures I took. Posted one on my story. Like I'm just gonna have fun taking portraits of this guy. And now he's made me really like, look how good these guys both look together.
Mm-hmm. I agree. These look good.
Like I'm saying, even from a movie to video game, like I feel like this was such a great costume movie adaptation of that. Yeah, I think that these go well together. So I think these are going to be my desk figures this week. I think I'm bringing fancy, super expensive toys to work this week. Instead of my Joy
It
Toy
makes me
Turtles.
want to get Wolverine. It really does.
I mean, it's freaking crazy. Again, I made the joke because like I didn't mean to trigger Machu the other day when I had my biggest toy purchasing regret, which again, not like an actual I'm so mad about it, but I really like the Joy Toy Turtles.
Translated,
just-
he's mad.
No,
He
they're
mad.
just
Yim-
too
Yimbo mad.
No, you'll know when I'm mad. This is not mad.
I know.
So my Joy Toy Turtles, they have the strength of the look, which is great, but again, smaller scale, great smooth articulation. These guys are not like hand candy to pose and play with. Like they're not like again, two hand bump ratchet joints, but I would much rather pose them and then like have them set so I can look at them or take portrait. I don't know. I've discovered that out of the battle of scales, if I'm gonna dip out, I'm gonna scale up. But it's gonna still be few and far between. I'm still 112 ride or die. It's just that, but I have these two. I don't know if I really need any more Hot Toys. Like these are two of my favorite characters.
Hugh Jackman.
See, I don't know if I need a Hugh Jackman Wolverine. I don't know if I need him. I think you should get him. So then when we get together, we can bring our Hot Toys together to play.
I mean, that's another one where they have like the deluxe Wolverine, and then they have a second one, shirtless Wolverine. It's like, come on now.
I know. It's did they ever figure out the sleeves? Are they doing sleeveless swappable arms or
I thought so. I thought he had swap outs.
does
Let's
he?
see.
Okay. Because like I'm still waiting on the one good, like we still don't have a great Wolverine sleeveless of this, that's coming out from any of the companies. I will say, 88 Figs did a great job. Our boy Ozzy, he did a great job. With the swapping arms, but he was able to keep those shoulder pads on intact. I think it was on his story.
Well, I was just on sideshows right now. Yeah, sleeveless.
Oh, it is sleeveless. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It comes with both. I wonder if the shoulder pads can come off though. Hmm.
But yeah, look at with the shoulder pads. The shoulder pads look great. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, he did a great job.
But see, we do, like, whenever I see any of our friends that have modded or anybody else that I don't know, like, anytime I see a modded, like, sleeveless Wolverine I need it. I need it. Why don't we have one yet? Like, that's insane. Although he was in the movie
He
with
didn't sign his
sleeves.
likeness rights for his arms, so
I guess that's what it is.
it's been held up.
But yeah, so expect way more content, videos, photographs. Like, I just want to do portraits of these
Yeah,
guys.
I think you have to shoot this at least 250 times.
Yeah. Oh, so look at that.
It looked like that just pulled out really smooth.
It's everything about this is so nice. But again, different type of play experience. Like, this
Is
is
that
very
magnets?
much, yeah, like, oh,
Yeah,
magnets, of
do it
course.
again.
Look at that.
Oh,
How do they
ooh.
work? How do they work? Um, like, hold on, like, look at the detail. Oh, wait till you get a load of this.
Grumps. You should be waiting for them to start talking about Batman again.
Oh, too much, Grubs, too much. Let's see. I want to make that sleeveless movie. Sucks. I gotta pay like 50. I know, because I saw on AliExpress even has a cheaper version, I think, of some the arm options that you can buy from somebody. But it's still, yeah, like a $20 to
Well,
$40
if you
investment.
have the original figure, I think Pulse has that reissue of that Logan and the tank top.
Oh, okay.
Just take that one apart.
I mean,
So at least
that
it's
was the one that Matt
25.
did, right? Yeah.
I mean, y'all are talented at customizing, so just start boiling up these figures and popping, swapping.
True. Um, well, there you go, Asmanus. As you know, like, not that I was trying to give you a bunch of Deadpool crotch, but I just wanted to show the detail. Like,
I
seriously,
mean, I can't help
Sideshow
but
is.
notice the crotch doesn't have too much detail. I'm just saying.
I mean, the Mezco figures definitely pack more. Let's be honest. We already know that, but just look at the belt buckle. Like, it's.
It's shiny, all the gold, perfect.
Yeah. Just look at that. Oh,
That's cool.
it's wonderful. So a lot of fun. Again, I'm not suddenly going to become like a Hot Toys guy, but I have 3.
You heard it here first. He is declaring he's not a Hot Toys guy. So
I
now
am saying I'm not a Hot Toys guy.
he's tempting the universe in 2025, and he'll become a Hot Toys guy.
No.
Suddenly, he's gonna have the 1/6 shooter detail behind him, full of Hot Toys by end of the year 2025.
Nope, that's not going to be a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yimbonia is meant for 1/6.
No, it's not. Look at that. Look at Giant Man. I need to. This is. Ymboni's already crowded. I still gotta clean. I gotta clean the streets over here. Jamie Lynn's asking, is there a good Batman hot toy? You know what? There is, at the very, speaking of the Arkham, I know there's a good Arkham Batman that's out. I just saw there's this TikTok guy that I end up watching all his hot toy stuff because he's hilarious. He's definitely like a younger like dude. But yeah, he had an Arkham Knight one, and he's like, I'm tearing apart this $250 figure, and he like, but does like this mod, and it just, so there is an Arkham City Batman. I'm sure there's other Batman in the 1/6 scale for sure. Grumps is still waiting on his Logan from Entertainment Earth, and I have the Batfleck 2.0 Hot Toys on pre-order from Sideshow. There you go.
Nice.
So there's options. There's options. But yes, we are at 10:02. So Chewy, this has been a freaking blast. But
yeah.
I need to set myself. I have to face those the children tomorrow. Got these kids. I gotta get through to these kids. So yes, I do need a good night's sleep. But this has been seriously, yeah, Chewy. Thank you so much for jumping on tonight.
Absolutely.
It was nice to to have a friend to chit chat with. I know I could always just, but it wouldn't have been the same. And of course, thank you everybody for showing up and chatting along and hanging out with us. Like, could you tell I needed it, guys? Chewy, could you tell I needed it?
I could tell. I could tell.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm
So
glad I came on because to be
I
here
know.
for that. And I agree. Grumpy old old grumpy nerds. 2025 predictions. Watching Yimbo talking about hot toys on Trevor's channel.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's I'd be interested. At least I have a few. I have
you
4.
have a couple.
I have 4.
Hey,
I
if we
I
say
could
his
start
name a few more
discussing.
times, he shows up, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, of course, dude, Grumps, absolutely, man. So one more time. No, I'm so happy you just said that. One more time, please, everybody. That was there. And again, Chewy, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much. If you were watching the replay, I hope you enjoyed us talking about all sorts of things and Deadpool for 5 minutes, but that's okay.
It's a taste. It's a taste. We're
It is
gonna
a
talk
taste.
about him more.
I'm telling you, this is my work figure. These are my work figures for this.
This is his figure. He needs to shoot this at least 250 times.
I already took a I already have some too that I'll post those to my community tab tonight
for an entire year.
But I'm gonna go. I'll go post those to the community tab. I have some pictures already, like nothing fancy, but just a couple, things that I was screwing around with today. But yes, okay. Tomorrow night, Toy Pick Community with the Toy Daddies, top 10, 9 p.m. Make sure you sub over there, but I will make sure to share the link over here to my community tab again. And then Between Two Sentinels Wednesday.
That's
and then,
right.
of course, we know all of the other wonderful shows, but just mentioning the main, like our dudes.
Yep.
So, okay. Are we good?
I think we're good. I think we're good.
We did the thing. All right. Oh, yeah, this is that weird part where this is why I like when Chris shuts me off at the end of it, because this is when I just like, oh, but guys, I'm gonna miss you. Just have a great night. I don't want to leave, but okay, bye. Have a good one. Great start to your week.